Morning, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Hello. We are here today to talk about must have Shopify apps that you can use for your business if you want to go to $100, $1,000 or more per day. And I'll share with you the apps. I'll share exactly what each one of those apps does so you can understand fully the picture. You can understand what each one of these apps can bring to the table for you, and should be very tactical, very valuable for you. So very excited to be here. My internet connection today can suck a little bit, so if you have some disruptions, please do let me know in the comments so that I can adjust something on my screen. Brian BGS, Alex changed my life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my man. And looking forward to share with you. So I'll be sharing my screen as well. I'm on this like small laptop right now in Texas, and we'll try to share it as good as possible with you guys. But let me know if you'll need me to move the presentation, move certain things around to make sure that you get the most out of it. And then for this presentation as well, please just DM me doc, so that I can share with you the presentation. I can share with you the slides. DM me directly, and I'll share with you the whole document in case you don't see it on screen or in case any other things are happening. Please just drop one in the chat so I can make sure that you can see me okay, you can hear me, and we will get started. Um, Bar Samyan, we're all waiting for your TikTok ads video on YouTube for sure. Thank you so much for the feedback. I'm from Indonesia, bro. Hey, great to meet you. Rizal. And we'll get started. Very excited to share this with you. Again, will be like very tactical stuff, and will be very valuable for you. So just for the context, if you guys can please drop how much in revenue you're currently generating with your store, or maybe you just want to get started with e-commerce, just so for the context, and so I can give you some specific feedback, specific advice. Just please drop in the chat how much revenue right now you're generating with your store in sales if you're doing e-commerce. Please, in the chat. All right, I have this awesome presentation. Is it suitable for absolute beginners? Yes. It's absolutely suitable. Just got my store yesterday, just getting started, starting ASAP. Barsaman, 0 so far, no problem. I'll show you exactly how we can fix this, how we can fix it, how we can start getting sales and start getting some good momentum with your business. Less than 10K, starting. Love to talk to you. Need help a niche? Okay, cool. We'll do one of the next presentations. We'll do on actually picking up the niche. I'll share with you my favorite niches. I'll share with you even like some products that you can sell. 2 sales in 3 months. Just started. So scared to start. Jen, Azad, no problem. This is everyone. Everyone starts at the same point as you are right now. So like with driving the car or doing anything else, it's just comes down to practice. And I'll show you exactly some of the things that can simplify that journey. We're blessed to have all of these apps that are available to us that we can leverage to our advantage to make that journey easier, guys. So I'll start sharing. I will start sharing my screen, and you just let me know if you can actually see my screen. Okay, let me see. I have to update some settings again. It's a new device, new computer again. Sorry, guys. I had to upgrade all of my stuff, all of the devices. I had these old computers that just had to go. I like to give them away, and so just had to upgrade my my computer. So let me see here if I'll be able to share my screen. If I'll be able to share my screen. Fatima from Mexico, does it work? Mexico is actually a great country for e-commerce. Like Mexico is phenomenal. Mexico is one of the fastest growing e-commerce markets, which is, I mean, tremendous opportunity for those of you in Mexico, or if you want to sell to Mexican market. I think it's tremendous market. It's cash on delivery market, so you would have to spend. I mean, one of the downsides is that you would have to spend money on the inventory. So that's one of the things that you'll have to kind of like get out of your way. But other than that, it's a tremendous market. You can advertise very, very cost effectively in Mexican market, and that's I mean, if I was starting out, like I might have just gone to Mexican market because it's so easy. It's so easy compared to, let's say, United States in terms of the advertising. People have not seen many ads. People are not kind of like spoiled yet, with so many different advertisers. Let me see here. I have to quickly check my settings here for screen share, and in order for me to share the screen. And let me see. It's like it's something new to me as well. It's something new to me as well. All right. Okay. Let me see here if that will work right now. It wouldn't work. Okay. All right. What can we do? What can we do? We can do some because I cannot share my screen, unfortunately. Let me share this presentation with you so that you can take advantage of it. And then what we can do is we can do like Q&A session alternatively. Sorry guys for the technical complications happen sometimes. So if you guys have specific questions, then I can try to answer those for you. And instead of going through this presentation here, what I will do is I will first of all I will share it with you in the chat right now. So both on Instagram, and I'll share it as well on the and I'll share it as well. Let me see here. Okay. I'll share it with you on Instagram. I'll share it with you on YouTube. And besides that, I will do like a YouTube video separately on this topic, because I think these apps can make a big difference in your business. So let me see here. If I can share it with you here. So I'll just drop it. I'll just drop it here on the chat. Yeah, new computers is something that makes it harder. But we always find a way out of this situation. We always find a way around it. So I will drop it here for you. I will drop it on YouTube as a link so that you can just get this document, all of the apps. I'll also answer the questions from you, and I'll cover some of these apps for you as well. So if you're on YouTube, please check out the comments. I just dropped them there. If you're watching from Twitter, you'll have to go to my YouTube to see the link. I have it here as well. And in the meantime, I will answer your questions. Thank you guys for sticking around. I know it's a it's a little bit tricky. So I'll drop it here as well. So I just dropped it here on Instagram. This link, if you click on it, you get the document. And for some reason, if you cannot open it, just DM me doc, and I'll share it with you through DMs. And so I will answer the questions that you guys have, and please drop some more questions. Whether you're starting out or maybe you already have some momentum with your business and you want to take it to the next level. Maybe you're already doing like a few $1,000s a day. You want to get it to, $10,000, $20,000, $50K per day. Just scale it to the next level, so I can serve you the most. And I have the question here. Want to try first on TikTok, but getting confused with TikTok Shop and scared to be banned from TikTok ad. Bar Samyan, my man. So I mean, everything is scary. You're learning to when you're a kid. When you're a kid and you're learning how to walk, right? It's also scary because it's like, I mean, you can fall down. When you're starting a business, there's so many different things that can go wrong. And the biggest thing is, and if you go through like every journey of like successful entrepreneurs, they all make mistakes. They all, at some point, there's some issues or challenges. That's just part of being in business. So what I would recommend for you is just to get started. Just to get started, as simple as that. We have so many success stories of people in our community that are absolutely crushing it, like with TikTok organic. We have TikTok affiliates as well, like promoting other products on TikTok Shop. So this is something that you cannot know all of the answers up front. But what you can know is that for every problem, there's always a solution, right? So when I was starting my business and advertising Facebook, I remember the first times that I was doing that. I was, the first time ever, my Facebook ad account got shut down. I remember I freaked out. I couldn't sleep. I saw that that's the end of the world. That's it. Like if my ad account got shut down, that's it. Game over. And then, I kind of like, okay, maybe there's some solutions. I start asking other people, and then I found solutions, and then I found where to get other ad accounts, where to get other DMs, where to get other profiles. So I was able to get back to Facebook and continue advertising. And so the most important thing, if you're scared, if you afraid that something will not work out, just put yourself in the right environment, in the right community, where you can get support from people who have been through those challenges that you are facing. And that's literally all you need. And then just consistently learning, consistently adapting to new circumstances that you have. Challenges is part of business. If business was easy, right? Like if business was like easy, I mean, everyone would be billionaire. But at the same time, there's only so many millionaires, there's only so many billionaires. So it requires certain like tenacity, right? It requires certain like attitude towards challenges that come your way. And if you have that, there is nothing that can stop you. And so, Barsaman, my man, please get on it. If you're confused, don't worry about it. When I was starting out, I was confused as well. Like, barely spoke English. Like, I had so many misspellings on my ads. I had so many misspellings on my funnels, and it still worked. And so, it's something that you just get better at over time as you go. The most important thing is being surrounded by like-minded people that can support you on this journey, can give you advice, can give you feedback, so that you learn from those mistakes, and also you find solutions for the challenges that come your way. um, Please let me know if that makes sense. um, all right. A creator track on Instagram. Hello, mate. Are you just trying to How are you just trying to start drop shipping also? Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, you're asking Eloyd CAA. Yeah. Many people getting into drop shipping. What you need to actually have in order to stay in drop shipping is to eventually transition to a brand, right? It's relatively easy to start with drop shipping. I mean, all the resources, all of the apps are very accessible, very like available, very easy to use. But again, the most important thing is that you stick to it, you learn, you become better, and then over time, as you validated your product, as you see your product is selling, you start evolving your business. You're buying inventory, you're improving customer experience, and that is something that's something that will help you to take it to the next level. I am from Bahrain. We have Suadza Inuddin. I'm from Bahrain. What do I need to start drop shipping at US? So you will need to create LLC in the United States. You'll need to create a company. There's very straightforward process. You can create a company, you can get a bank account, you can get payment processing in the United States. We have so many clients that have been able to do that. They're based in Asia, based in Middle East, they're based in Europe. They're able to advertise in the United States, grow their businesses in the United States. So you will need LLC for that. So please let me know if that makes sense. Which apps for you choose in your stores? Which apps? I literally have a presentation for this. Please DM me Doc. Please DM me Doc. Just click on my profile, DM me Doc, and I'll send it. I'll send it over to you. And I also dropped it here in the chat. Are you still hiring a copywriter? We are always hiring great people. Yes, we're hiring copywriter. Please, Kyle, just drop me DM. Tell me more about your experience. Share some examples of your work, and we'll see if that's a good fit. Please, I need someone who could help me build my store perfectly. Build your store perfectly. I mean, you can get one of the stores from us. There should be like a link that I can even drop it here to build a store with us, and then you can tweak that store. But I would not focus on building a perfect store. With the first stores, I would just focus on getting those stores to the market as quickly as possible. That's the most important thing, because like, if you're trying to make a perfect store, I know some people that trying to make like perfect stores, like everything is perfect, and they spend like 4-6 months just launching their store, and then they start advertising for that store, and it's already too late. It's already, I mean, the product is already doesn't have a lot of traction, or maybe there's like many competitors advertising the same product, so they need to make even better ads. And so speed to market is one of the biggest things. One of the biggest advantages is that we have, as smaller entrepreneurs, we don't have like billions of dollars like to spend on advertising, so we just have to move faster. Don't worry about building your store perfectly. Build it good enough, get some data, make adjustments, and just keep moving. But speed is super important. What are the apps? I'll share the list, but 4 apps that I highly recommend. Number 1 is Gem Pages, and literally I'm outlining here with examples and everything on this document. Please DM me Doc so I can send it over. Then second one is Klaviyo. The third one is Loox, for reviews, Loox. And then the fourth one is SMS Bump, right? So these are 4 apps. You can use SMS Bump or Postscript. These are phenomenal apps for SMS marketing that we are utilizing in our business. But you can also utilize SMS sending through Klaviyo. It's also pretty decent. But yeah, I just shared the whole document. Please check it out. And if it's not accessible for you, DM me Doc. I'll send you the link to this document. Do you have suppliers with inventory in Mexico? I don't have suppliers, but there is a company called, I believe it's called Droppy or something like that, that can do the fulfillment of your items like in Mexico. So you'd have to send them the inventory to Mexico, and then from there they send it directly to your customers after you get an order. What is a good niche? I've been struggling and doing a ton of research, and I cannot find one that is good. The best niches, I'll just tell you the best niches. The best niches are number 1, health, number 2, beauty, number 3, pets. These are 3 niches that I believe are the best in my experience, because they're like evergreen. People spending a lot of money in these niches. There's always new products that are popping up in these niches. They are evergreen and not seasonal. Like if you're selling something like jewelry for Valentine's Day, right? So you might have a lot of sales on Valentine's Day, but then, rest of the year, like you pretty much generating no sales, or you will have to constantly introduce new products. If you're in the beauty, if you're in the health, if you are in the for example, in a pets niche, you can sell the same product for months, for years. We've been selling the same product, um, like for years now, and so that's what's important, and that's why I believe those are the best niches. My favorite tool for product research, just to see a lot of like inspiration on what products are working, like what's working, like in general, is the tool called Get Hooked. I'll drop it here. It is by far my favorite tool that I like, that has pretty much all of the products, that has all of the ads, can write your ads for you as well. So it has a lot of different things that will help you to streamline and simplify that journey for you. So so you have 500 euros. You want to spend in Facebook ads. How do you start? If I had 500 euros to my name, I probably wouldn't do Facebook ads. I probably would do like organic TikTok or something organic, right? You want to get that initial momentum. You want to accumulate, some initial capital, at least, $10,000-$20,000, so that you can spend on advertising. You can learn. Obviously, when you'll be advertising initially, you'll probably make some mistakes. And what's important is to have some capital, so you are not stressed out that you spend all of the savings that you had. So me had cheap round. That's what I would do. I would do TikTok organic. I mean, if you're willing to kind of like take a risk, then you can definitely do Facebook. But that's not what I would. That's what now would not. It's not what I would recommend. So that's on that side. When I get paid, where the money goes? Money goes to your bank account. So first, like let's say if you're selling through Shopify, you would get the money on your Shopify account, and then within 1 to 3 days, usually in some countries it's up to 7 days, money would go straight to your bank account that you connect to your business. And then from that bank account, you pay for your ads, you pay for the other expenses of the business, and you do that to pretty much generate even more sales. Anna Molson, is jewelry a good niche? Jewelry is a great niche. However, jewelry is, in many cases, is a seasonal, right? So people buying a lot of jewelry, let's say for Q4, which is the last quarter of the year, which is from September until December. It's kind of like jewelry gets a big boost. Also for some holidays like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, there's certain like occasions where people buying more jewelry, but overall it's not as consistent as, for instance, health or beauty. That has been my experience, but also I know quite a few people that have done very well in the jewelry niche. So if that's something you're passionate about, I would definitely pursue that. I would just make sure that you are selling, you're selling jewelry and you're finding like different occasions to sell people stuff. It cannot be just, let's say, 3 months out of the year where you're generating good sales. You would find reasons, maybe like Valentine's Day products, Mother's Day, Father's Day. So there's different reasons for people to buy throughout the year as well. Can I get some help to scale or recommendations? Element Medical CO, please, for sure. I'll try to help as much as I can. Please drop your questions here. And that is what I would, if you can drop those here in the chat. Doc, okay, John Azad, please DM me directly because I will not see these comments after we have closed this conversation. Element Medical, yes, for sure. Please message. I don't know who you're in touch with on our. Please message them. Welcome on board, and we will make something happen. What do you suggest for email marketing? Klaviyo is the best platform. There's also There's also some decent platforms like Omnisend, um, Post. What is the name of it? I think Omnisend is pretty good. And then I mean Klaviyo. I would stick with Klaviyo, just like the most user friendly platform. Uh, Cody's Soil. Can I call you Alex? Like, um, let me see here. Hello. Let's go. Shape pass. Hey, hey. What are good beauty products and health products to sell? I'll drop some examples here for you as a reference of the products that you could sell. This is a good product here that you could potentially sell. It's been around for a long time. Another example is here. So these are good products in a beauty niche that you could potentially sell. Let me drop some more. All right, so let me drop some more. This one is good as well. So these are some good products. And overall, like in health and beauty niche, it's there's always some new products. That's good thing about it, because people always looking to improve their skin, remove hair, um, make like reduce wrinkles. So there's always reasons for people to buy stuff. You can just observe, Anna, like you can observe your own behavior, what type of products you're buying. And maybe there are certain products, like even makeup products, maybe there's certain products that you're buying that you could potentially sell and be on the other side of that equation. Not just buying products but also selling. That's what I would evaluate. Like oftentimes, we're buying certain products, and then if you start asking yourself, like, why did I buy this product? Okay, so if I bought this product from someone just made, whatever, like 30, 50, $100, few $100, few $1,000, right? So why cannot I be on the other side of this equation? And so I just dropped some of those. Malik Jefferson's, hey Alex, watching from Dubai. Thank you so much for joining, Malik. Dubai is a great spot. I absolutely love Dubai. I wouldn't live there though. I love to. I love to just like attend. I love to visit, but I would not live in Dubai. Go visit Miami, my man. Maybe you'll like it. But yeah, Dubai is a great spot for sure. Um, Thank you, Shay. Thank you so much for great feedback. What about Apollo AI tool? Apollo AI, never heard of it. I don't know what it does. Hashmatullah, please elaborate what this tool does. It's a value yet. I mean, if people watching will find value in this tool, then I can probably do like a review or something for this tool. How do you structure your emails, for example, on Klaviyo? There's different types of emails. One of them is sequences that you create. Let's say if someone abandons their cart, or someone has let's say they abandon their cart, or potentially they have they left you an email with a pop-up, right? So you send them the welcome email sequence. You can also try reactivating some of the customers that haven't bought from your store for some time. So that's another type of sequence. And at the same time, you can also send campaigns. Like I would recommend sending campaigns with new products. Maybe have like special discount. Maybe you give one product for free if people buy one product, or people buy two products. You give them like a special offer to get people to buy again. But that's pretty much on the basic level how it's structured, and then you can get as sophisticated as you want to be. We currently have in our business, we have email marketing outsourced to an agency that is doing very good job for us. So at some scale, like let's say you're doing 100K per month, 150K per month, I would probably recommend to just pass it to someone who's specializing in that, so you don't have to worry about it. And that's something what I would recommend. Do you have group Telegram on Telegram? No, but I think we can definitely create group on Telegram. I think it's a great idea. Casimo 7178. I think it's a great idea. I love Telegram. It's very user friendly. It's very like easy to use. I think it's probably better than WhatsApp. So yeah, I think we can definitely create that. Oh, Cheyenne, Cheyenne, my man, thank you so much for joining. Cheyenne is a G. Cheyenne is with Zendrop, and Zendrop is one of the best solutions for you to source products, ship products when you're drop shipping. Also, if you want to brand your products and build a brand, Zendrop um, is a great solution. So Xeon Homes Shopify 10K days selling air in space is selling air in space. I don't know what you mean by that. If you can elaborate, please. What is the best way of product research? The best way of product research is like to use some of the tools and to use Facebook ad library and TikTok creative library, just using your TikTok to see who's already selling products successfully. That's what I like to do. I like to see the most kind of like relevant products that are currently being like advertised, because that gives me the like great understanding of what products are currently being sold. Not the products that have sold 3 years ago, but the products that are currently selling. Someone is actively spending money on ads to sell those products, and those are usually the great products to sell. So Xeon Homes Shopify. I'll do the whole kind of on the product research specifically. I'll do like a YouTube video for you. I'll do like exact like specific examples. I'll even share with you some of the products that you can sell. Kind of like walk you through the whole process. Even right now, like on YouTube, I have the whole like YouTube tutorial. Please check my YouTube channel. I share exactly my product research process, how I look at it, and exactly the way that you can replicate for yourself. So we'll do more content on that topic. I think it's a big topic for a lot of you. So I'll try to be as helpful as I can there. So Ara Diaz, SP Rocket, DCRC, CJ, what's your favorite? My favorite is Zendrop. I love Zendrop. Zendrop is my favorite. I mean, all these tools are good. Like it's I just have not personally like experienced with all of these, but Zendrop I work with, and I have a tremendous experience with Zendrop. Hi from Germany, Mocha 126. Hey. Tell us about Apollo AI. I'm personally not using this tool. I'll look into it. Let me take note of this. Apollo AI. I'll just take a note for myself, so I can check it out. Apollo AI. I'll see if it's if it's a good tool. I'll do a review. And yeah, I think I answered this question. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. One of the best educators in the space. Good luck, everyone. Thank you, Cheyenne. Thank you so much. Do you do product video ads by yourself or copy from the manufacturer if exist? Thanks, Alexia. So we do it ourselves. I mean, you can use the one for manufacturer to start with and just to validate the product and see if product's selling. But over time, like if you want to scale your ads, if you want to spend more money on your ads and generate as many sales as you can, then you definitely need to do the product videos by yourself. Not even by yourself, but there's a lot of different creators that you can use. So you can pretty much just send them the product. You can tell them, okay, so I'm looking for this specific type of video. I'm looking for this review of the product, and give them kind of like some instructions, some script. And there's many different people that would go for it and will create a video for you for like $100, you get a good video that you could use as an ad. So let me know if that makes sense. Alexia Prime me. Bast Bash Viz Dastache. Okay, 100K in total sales in less than 6 months. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's a good momentum. Let me know what are the biggest like challenges right now in your business. Bash Viz Dastache. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Let me know what are the biggest challenges right now in your business so that I can help you, I can assist you, I can give you some feedback. And that is great. Okay, so I find product founder, yes, and then see if I find the competitors who are selling it. Yes, exactly. I would even start from the competitors first. Anna Molson. I would start from looking the competitors first. Okay, what products they're selling, and then checking how many sales, how much the product costs, what are the profit margins, and I'm trying to aim for at least 3x profit margin. So let's say if product on AutoDS or ZenDrop or any other platform costs like $10 with shipping included, I want to be selling that product for at least $30. If the product costs $30 with shipping included, I want to be selling that product for at least $90, right? Ideally, even more. Ideally, let's say $100 or $120, but it has to be at least 3x of your cost of goods, including shipping, to the selling price of your product. So that's always what I'm looking for. So I find the competitor first. I'm seeing what kind of products they're selling, how they're selling those products, and then I go ahead and ask my suppliers or go on these platforms and figure out how much it actually costs for me to source that product, whether it makes sense from the numbers perspective, from the economics perspective. And that is what I would do. AutoDS is what I have. I spend money, so I cannot afford ZenDrop right now. That's totally fine. You can get started with that. Both are great platforms. And I'm also, you can copy paste the link if you cannot paste it on AutoDS. I just dropped the link here. How to find creators. This is one of the easiest ways. There is literally dozens of creators that will make the ads for you. You just send them the product. You just send them the example of the video ad that you want to replicate, and they will create similar video ads for you. What if competitors are way less, like 2x the cost? That's totally fine, right? Give you example, Apple, $1,000, right? Whatever, I think it's $1,000. There's probably smartphones you can buy from for a few $100s, right? Cheaper ones, worse ones. So what you would have to get good at it is pretty much selling your product and creating better perception of your product. And you can do that by really understanding the problem that you're selling. So if I'm selling, let's say, a product for weight loss, if I'm selling a product for weight loss, I can say, yeah, it has the best ingredients, it's the highest quality, right? I can say all of that generic stuff that everyone is saying, or I can use in my ads, some storytelling, right? I can use some storytelling of, let's say the person that pretty much had so much weight, right, that it was impacting their life and they didn't feel good about themselves and impacted their career. So now I can have more emotional involvement with my product, and where people are more emotionally involved, then they're willing to pay more money for the product. So it's pretty much comes down to becoming a better marketer, better advertiser. But that is definitely a skill that you can learn, you can master. That's been a passion of mine to help people become those marketers, because I believe if you have those skills, it doesn't matter what kind of product you're selling. You can sell pretty much any product, but if you know how to market that product effectively, then it's pretty much you will never go hungry. You will always be in position to make a lot of money for yourself and for your family. Anna Molson. Have to go back to my 95, sadly. No worries. I was there. So many people were there. It's totally cool. but we'll definitely find my products, my niche tonight after work. Thank you. Hopefully in a couple of months, I don't have to work my 9 to 5. Let's do it. Let's do it, Anna. With all of the technology we have available, with all of the resources, it's the best time in human history to be alive. It's the best time in human history to build a business. Like, imagine 100 years ago, you wanted to start a business. Like, how do you even start it? Like, how do you even do it? Like, how do you sell, for example, to people in other countries? Like, you would have to get on not even on a plane. Like, you'd have to get on a ship. Let's say from Europe to the United States, you have to ship for like a month. Kind of like a Titanic. And then like you go to US, and then you have to talk to someone in person in order to sell them product. Now you click the button and you can sell to people all around the world. Like, the amount of opportunity we have is just tremendous. It's just insane that the amount of opportunity that we have just blows my mind. And I was just reflecting on my journey, how it changed my life. E-commerce, like, it's insane. Like, if that happened, like, if I started the business like 100 years ago, there's no way that I'd be able to do that. And so we're blessed with opportunity. We're blessed with all of these tools that we have at our disposal. We're blessed with all of the resources, training, like even YouTube. Go on YouTube, you can learn any topic. There's so many great tutorials on my channel too. Please check it out on YouTube, Alex Fedotov. And there's many great tutorials. There's many great, free resources. There's many great communities. The best one of them is obviously our Brand Builders Academy, where we create so many success stories and we're changing lives. So if you need information on that, please DM me, BBA, so I see how I can help. But all jokes aside, we live in a tremendous time where there's so many different opportunities, and we just have to take advantage of them. I have a question here from Malik Jeffersons. How would you avoid Stripe bans or restrictions? Stripe bans or restrictions, how would you avoid it? Number one, don't scale too fast, too hard. Like, that's number one. Don't go from like 0 to like 30K a day in like a week, right? I've done that and it didn't work out well. So that's one, right? Just go more gradually. Number two, ideally diversify, right? Ideally have like few other like payment processors. I recommend checkout.com. You can use Maverick. You can use Shopify Payments. So Shopify Payments and Stripe are two different platforms. So you can use both. You can kind of like split your sales to both. Number three, just provide good experience for your customers. If someone is asking for like to return the product or has some issues with the product, just talk to them. Provide a solution for them so they can have better experience with your company, and so they don't file disputes. One of the biggest things that kind of why Stripe accounts are getting banned is because of the dispute rate. Dispute rate is the amount of pretty much like if you have, let's say, 100 transactions, you don't want to have more than 0.5% dispute ratio. And so, which means you can only have one chargeback per every 200 orders if you want to keep your Stripe account healthy. If you have more than that, then you're in the risk of getting your Stripe account shut down. So those are some of the things. Obviously, work on your shipping times. It's also an important factor. Sometimes, people order the product and then they don't get that product for like a week or so, and they start freaking out. So you need to have notifications to customers, respond on time. The product is on the way to them. Everything is good. You apologize for the delay if they're frustrated about that. If you're shipping from China, but over time you want to evolve to a proper like 3PL. You want to evolve to a proper business and build a legitimate brand. So those are some of the things for you, Malik. How do you get the account back if they banned your account? There are certain ways to do that. But alternatively, if you cannot get it back, just create like a new ad account. Just get a new ad account. You can buy ad accounts. You can buy business managers. You can buy profiles. All of this stuff is for sale, Malik. If you need like feedback on that, or you need any help with that, please just DM me help, and I'll see exactly how I can help you, how I can support you. I have some great questions here on YouTube. I'm sorry, I have you have so many great questions here on YouTube. And hey, getting started. I dropped a link here for you guys with all the resources. Roderick, Angela, hey. Um, Rashavni asked, is it better to use Facebook ads or TikTok ads, or it depends on the product? It definitely depends on the product. Um, if the product is kind of like cheaper, let's say the product is like, 20, 30, $40, I would probably start with TikTok. Also, if you see like alternative, like I would start with competitive research. And I would see, okay, so is there anyone else that's selling a similar product on this platform? So whether it's TikTok, whether it's Facebook, I would see whether that product is currently being sold. And that's would be my starting kind of like point, right? I would just kind of like evaluate it. I would try to create slightly different ads. Don't just copy one to one. And then I would decide which platform makes the most sense. But I start with a competitive research. I kind of like want to evaluate my whole environment. Okay, so what I'm looking at here, like, is there someone selling? What is everyone even selling? Right? That's like step number one. Oh, okay, people selling this product. Okay, this looks good. They're running like on the ad library. They're running like 300 active ads. Okay, so it seems like they're spending some money on ads. Looks good. And then I look into margins. I look into how much that product costs. Can I sell that product? Can I kind of like compete with them on the ad side? Can I create similar ads? Okay, I can do all of that. Okay, let's get it started. Let's test it out. So that's my process, and that is pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much my thought process. I'm looking after something that has been already validated to sell. Um, Ragav. I don't know. Sorry if I mispronounce it. Sorry, guys. Like, I'm running ads, but I'm having difficulties to scale the campaigns at a very specific cost per lead. Any recommendations? You'll always have like fluctuations. Like Facebook, unfortunately, is not a platform where like you have very consistent cost per sale day to day. There always will be fluctuations. The biggest variable that you'd have, like in terms of the cost per lead, is your creative, your visuals that you have. So maybe you need to test more banners, maybe you need to test more videos. But at the same time, it's a funnel, it's a landing page. Maybe you can improve your landing page so that your cost per lead drops, right? Maybe you can make some changes to that landing page. Maybe you can make it load faster. Maybe you can add some new content. Maybe you can add some social proof to that page. Maybe you can simplify it, or kind of like make it more optimized for the conversions. So that's what I would look into. Like, there's only two things that are within your control. You cannot control Facebook. You cannot control like, all of the fluctuations that Facebook has, but you can control your ads, your inputs, right? Pretty much your inputs are landing pages, right? Where you're driving traffic to, or your website if you're doing e-commerce. And number two is the creative, right? The ads that you're running. So Ravgav, that's what I would recommend, my man. Any tips on making carousel ads? Mike 1997. Number one, I would find your best. I would find your most successful competitors, and I would look what kind of carousels they're running. Like, that's number one. Number two, yeah, that's probably would be the biggest thing. Like, just look at what your competition does, and don't just look at your direct competitors. Like, what I like to do is just look at the competition that's like maybe selling in a different niche, and just to look for inspiration for other carousel formats. So maybe, like, let's say you're selling a product in apparel niche, right? Maybe look for some products that are selling in let's say in I don't know, beauty niche or pets niche or jewelry, right? So look at some other niches to get some inspiration. Again, my best recommendation for this, like for making better ads, is to use this tool called Get Hooked. Like literally has over 2 million ads, like has over 2 million ads, like close to 3 million ads. Like you can filter by carousels. You can literally have like thousands of different carousels from different brands. Like you can have all of the inspiration that you need for this, and pretty much the you can create so many different variations, and that's what I would recommend. Have a question here from Ilgar. Ilgar, sir. Let me see. Let me show you. This is, I don't know, Wednesday, June 5. Oh, it's already June 5? What the fuck? It's already June 5. It's already summer. It's already summer, people. Wow, jeez. This year has been going so fast. It's already summer. Like half of the year is like, but it's live. So if you're asking if this is live, Ilgar, it is absolutely live. Live. Yeah. Ilgar Haliyev. Thank you for the question, sir. But we are not fucking around here. All right. So, man, I mean, these are some good questions you dropped here. Ooh. Wow, this is a good one. How to increase AOV for physical product where you cannot sell any digital product with it? How to increase AOV? Offer bigger discounts if people buy more products. If you buy one product, you get no discount. If you buy two products, you get 20% discount. If you buy three products, you get 30% discount, and you get a free gift. Maybe you get some small, gadget or some small product. So now you're pretty much giving people incentive to buy more than one product, and that's how you increase average order value. Recon Gamer, thank you so much for the question. It's a great question here. Recon Gamer, please let me know if that answers your question, and we will get it clarified. Okay, what about the UK market? Is it cheaper to acquire leads than US? Yes. From the advertising standpoint, it's a cheaper market. I don't know what kind of business you're looking to acquire leads for. I think that's the biggest question. But yeah, it's definitely cheaper from the advertising standpoint. In my experience, I love looks. I love looks. All right. Oh, Recon Gamer. Okay, I see the second part of your question: how to increase AOV without digital products. Home decor. I mean, you can definitely do some digital products. Hey, 35 ideas how to decorate your house on a budget, or 25 ways to make your house more cozy in under $200. You can definitely include some digital products, some ebooks and stuff to increase the perceived value of your offer. But yeah, the biggest things would be if you're selling bottles, let's say you're buying home decor. If you're buying 2-3 pieces of whatever product you're selling, you're getting a free bottle. If you're getting 10 bottles, you get a free home decor. Kind of bundling these products together, that will give you a higher average order value. And you can use the app called Quantity Breaks. There's many products. It's pretty much bundling, right? Many different apps that you can use for that to make sure it's increasing your average order value. So another great question here: when product testing, does it matter if the targeting is broad or by interest, or should I put more effort into the creatives and not bother so much with the structure and Ads Manager itself? Sevelin Karev. I think my Bulgarian friend, if I'm not mistaken, or it's Serbian friend, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. It's you just answered your own question. You need to focus more on the creative side, and then the targeting, all of that stuff is less important than the visual itself, than the creative, than the messaging that you have in your ad. How you're talking, what is the script? Did you do the research to understand the problem that your customer is facing? So you're talking to them in their language, not in your language. You're talking not about the features of your product, but about the benefits of your product and resonating with them on a more emotional level, telling stories that your product helped to create, like transform people's lives. And if you do that, like, then targeting doesn't matter. You can just go broad, and you'll be able to scale to the moon. That's it. That's what I would recommend. Um, is it good to mass test products or creatives? Mass test products or creatives. What I personally like to do is, like, I don't like to mass test products. I like to be more strategic about it. Like, I like to do a lot of research about the product, see whether the product is selling already. Like, even on Amazon, you can imagine how many different products that are selling on Amazon that you could sell yourself for higher price. Because if you know how to sell products, and if you're good with creatives, then you can sell the same products that people buy on Amazon, like for like 2-3x the price. Many people on Amazon, they just pursue the lowest price. They do the worst quality products, and they charge the least because they compete on the price with other Amazon sellers that are also competing on price. And so that's why, like, if you're good with creatives, if you're good with like branding, like positioning your products properly, direct response copy, then you are able to sell your products at a higher price points. And the key to that is creatives. Let me know if that makes sense, please. Also, how can I determine if product is worth pursuing? Should I be led strictly by ROAS when I'm not completely sure if the problem is in the creatives, the copy, the landing page, or the product? Should it be led strictly by ROAS when I'm not completely sure the product is the creatives? So I have Seveline, please just DM me on Instagram. So I have this great document on Instagram that pretty much like kind of like covers like how to identify the specific bottleneck, whether it's your funnel, whether it's your where is that here. Please just DM me, Seveline. Share with me some stuff, like share with me some stats that you're getting, so I can help you to identify that. And yeah, that's what I would I would need to look deeper. Whether it's a problem on the ad side, is a problem on the funnel side, or it's a problem with the product itself. Is the product validated? Is the product something that other people have managed to scale very well? In that case, it's just your advertising and your funnels. And if the product is not validated, then maybe there is no product market fit, or maybe you have to just explain your product better. You have to educate customers better about the product and what it does. Maybe it's not as kind of straightforward for people. Elias Botel, let's connect, my man. Let's connect. Please message me on Instagram. Let's connect. Doing good revenue right now, scaling with funnels. Let's fucking go. Elias, sorry, I don't know what's the right way to pronounce it. Please DM me on Instagram. Alex Faratov 3 after the end. Let's connect and chat. Sevelin Karev, Bulgaria. There you go, sir. Oh, you messaged me on IG before. Okay, I'll check it out. Sir. If you can just drop something so it pops to the top of my feed on Instagram, on my messages. Do you suggest me to focus on TikTok? Okay. Cardinal motivation. Appreciate, Alex. Do you suggest me to focus on TikTok only, or also do Facebook ads too? Pat Niche Dog, budget 5K, California. Very good context, sir. Depending on what niche product, what Pat, product you're selling, and depending where you have the competition already, I would recommend to just focus on one platform. Just kind of like crack that one platform. And the way that I would evaluate which platform to focus on is where your competition is currently advertising successfully. So they have a lot of active ads. They're spending a lot on ads. Which platform is that? if that's Facebook, I would go on Facebook. If that's TikTok, I would go on TikTok. And that's what I would recommend with a budget of 5K. Definitely would just choose one platform and master that one. Um, should I avoid PayPal payments? I've heard a lot about them holding money. I mean, you have to ideally, like with PayPal, what they care about is shipping times and that you actually ship your products, because there's some people in a space that kind of, you know, giving e-commerce and drop shipping like a bad name. So what I would recommend is to use an app like TrackPal. This app will allow you to pretty much pass your tracking numbers from your Shopify to your PayPal account, so that PayPal sees that you're actually shipping your products, and they're less likely to put holds on your account. But then I mean, at the end of the day, like, you will probably have some you'll probably have some holds like on PayPal, if you're shipping from China. So it's a little bit tricky. But then and the way to overcome it is obviously ship it faster with like 3PLs. If you can avoid PayPal, avoid it. It usually gives like a good boost in the uh, average order value and conversion rate, because there's certain people that only would buy on PayPal. They would not buy it with their credit cards. And so that is what I would recommend. But you can definitely, I mean, there's so many people using PayPal. There's also people helping you with holds on PayPal. So if you have a lot of money locked up on PayPal, they'll help you to get that money back. And yeah, that's just take a look. If you need to use PayPal, use it. Um, try to provide like at least like match your tracking numbers, like send tracking numbers back to PayPal using TrackPal. And then yeah, that would be a good starting point. And make sure that your shipping is not horrible. It's not like 3 or 4 weeks. At least ship, if you're shipping from China, ship with Express or similar services where you're getting like 8 to 10 days, like 12 days max shipping times. Ilgar, hey, so I found the product with a sale within $3 spent with AOV of 80. Then my CPM skyrocketed to 100 and CPCs to $7 because therefore no more sales were there. I got creatives from VA. I don't know what VEA is. What went wrong? Probably your creatives are very aggressive. I would think based on these CPMs. So Facebook is punishing you for something. Yes, Facebook is punishing you for something. That is that's what it seems to me. Maybe your language is too aggressive. Maybe you're saying if you want to lose weight, or if you're struggling with X, Y, and Z, right? So if you're using that kind of copy, like, Facebook will punish you hard. Try to replace those words with something more neutral. Ilgar, that's usually where why it's not why Facebook gives you those kind of CPMs. Let me see, guys. Like, someone messaged here that cannot get the document doesn't open for some reason. Let me see if I can drop it again here. Try to drop it here, and if it doesn't work for some reason, please just DM me doc on Instagram, so that I can share it with you. Again, my Instagram is this, Alex Fedotov 3F at the end. Please DM me there and let's chat. Seveline, yeah, please also, Seveline, please DM me on Instagram. Give me more context, please, so that I can help you there. And guys, I will be wrapping up. As always, tremendous questions. See, like, it didn't go the way I wanted. I wanted to share like a presentation with you, and I wanted to share, these tests, these apps with you. But then it didn't work out, right? But then we adapted, went on a go, we did a Q&A call, and you guys had some tremendous questions. I hope I had some tremendous answers as well. And we made it happen. That's the most important. That's how it is. Like in business, is like, bam, this doesn't work, you go another way. If that doesn't work, you go another way, bam, 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 and you find a solution that works. And that's it. There's no other way. There's no like, this is only like straight line. This is like exactly like, obviously you try to do it right, but then along the way there's challenges. Like even like in the movies, think about any movie that you watched that was very interesting movie. The hero, the character, right, lives their life, everything is good, and then out of sudden, like something like bam happens. Something happens, like bam. Like if that's every movie, right? If that's every movie that we love watching, right? Why is business any different? Why is business any different? It's not. It's the same. It's the same challenges. Everything goes well, and then it doesn't. And then it's kind of like you find your way out of it, and then you face another challenge, another challenge, another challenge. But if you do that in a vehicle that can support you for life, that can build your future, that can build your financial independence, freedom for yourself, for your family, like e-commerce, like it's worth it. It's worth it. A few years of that, and you can set yourself for life and have a good life and do these lives for other people and share what you learn. Okay, how can I find my competitor? I'll just answer this one and then I will wrap up. And how can I find my competitor's product availability, highest lows, and do a better job for myself? Marco Cheese. That's a good question. That's a very valid question. How can I find my competitor's product? Just use Spy Tools, or you can just go in ad library, search for specific keywords like pets, dogs, cats, like whatever keywords you want to look for. You'll find many great companies that are advertising. You can use a tool like Get Hooked. It has data on like thousands and thousands and thousands of like different brands and how many ads are currently running, like literally all of that data, all of their ads, like inside of this app. It's called Get Hooked AI. And so that's one option. And alternatively, just go scroll, find some of these companies, see how many ads they have, and how to evaluate if you can do how much revenue they do. Few ways to do that. Like you can place a order. If they're using Shopify, then you will see the order number in your email confirmation. So that's one way to do it. Second, just look for how much time they're running ads. So if they've been running certain ads for, like, let's say, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months, they've been advertising for a long time. That's another way to do it. There's certain tools that kind of like show you how much revenue each store is making, but it's not fully like reliable in my experience. And those are the ways, like how many ads they have, how heavy they're advertising, how long they're advertising, and then just recreate those ads. Like the way you can recreate the ads is like transcribe the ads, make some tweaks to them, adapt it to your product, do a lot of research, right? Go on Amazon, find similar products, identify the reviews that people are using to sell that product, so you know the language that these customers are talking with. Because like if you're selling a product to pet owners, right, let's say, and you don't have a dog, you don't have a cat, you don't even have a cow, you don't have like a chicken even, like maybe you have chicken in the fridge, but you don't have a live chicken. So how can you relate to the pet owner if you don't have a pet? How can you relate to the pet owner if you don't have a pet? How can you relate to the older person that wants to fix their skin if you have no problems with your skin because you're young? Right? And so like, and no, so now that language that you talk to them, would pretty much predicate how effective your marketing is, how much money you'll make, right? So it's simple as that. And so for that, you'll have to do like a lot of research, go to forums, like how people are talking about certain products, go to Amazon reviews, see how people are talking about specific products, how it changed their lives, see some of their stories. Now that will give you a lot of kind of like ideas on how you can possibly enter, how you can possibly create your ads, how you can create the messaging for your brand, for your products, and that's what will help you to scale. So that is, but that's also tremendously valuable skill, like tremendously valuable skill. Like very small percentage of people will actually do it, like very small percentage. So if you're one of those people that will actually do it, then I want to hire you. uh, if if you can do that. So do you interview customers with an empathy map or another model? um Empathy map, no, we keep it very simple. We keep it very simple. We're just asking them, about the other. Arjun, I mean, I would love to learn about this. I would love to learn about the empathy map. Like, no, that got me excited. That got me intrigued. um let's connect, sir. We'll be in touch. We haven't chatted for some time, sir. Let's reconnect. I would love to learn from you. But our interview process is very simple. We just talk with them about the challenges that they had. I mean, overall, like I probably found like the forums, like in general, because people are sometimes hiding behind, avatars and names that are not theirs. So they're even like more transparent. If you were talking to them, they might give us like um politically correct answers, so it's like, yeah, I bought it because, like, nah, it's like, it's not why you bought this product, like, it's like they will not give you like deeper like reasons. So for that reason, forums like Reddit is tremendous source of data for research. Amazon, eh, Amazon is pretty good actually. And those have been the best ones for us. Arjun, yeah, sir. Thank you, sir. Just another one. Do you use copywriting in my ads? Yes, you use copywriting in your ads, like emails, SMS, and others. That's everywhere where you look. Every word that you see, even every word that people are saying, is a copy. It's it's a piece of communication, right? So knowing how to properly maneuver those words, how to say them in the right sequence, the right kind of words, and how to convert those words into dollars. Dollars. Pretty much that's what we do as marketers, as e-commerce entrepreneurs. We take words and we position them in the right order to sell certain products, and that is what we do. Oh yeah, discussions. Boshiesti, thank you so much for sharing this. There's a plugin from Chrome called Discussions that only searches forums and discussion boards for your entered keyword for Google. That is beautiful one. Yep, 100%. That is a great recommendation. Boshiesti. Uh, and yeah, take a note of this. Take a screenshot. Use it for your research process. Will change your business. Will change your life. Will help you to make more money. And make more money, you sleep better at night. And if you sleep better at night, you have better sleep score. And if you have a better sleep score, you're a happy person. Also, make sure to drink enough water. And stay hydrated. Also, will help you to keep you healthy. Okay, I'll answer this one, and that's: do you think those smart posture trainers are a good product that solve the problems of poor posture and easier to use and embrace? Have you seen these products before? Smart posture trainers. I think that niche is amazing. I think that niche is amazing because like it's evergreen, and it's pretty much like it's been around for long. I mean, I need the posture training. I would buy it. If you have a good product, I'll buy from you. I will support you. I will send you. I will send you like what, $100 if you have a good product. if you actually ship it, if you actually ship it to me. If you don't ship it, I will not pay. But yeah, that is a great news. That is example of evergreen product. I mean, who doesn't have back pain? Who doesn't have soreness? Who doesn't have, like, I mean, everyone is sitting all day. You have Uber drivers like that are sitting all day that have back pain. You have Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, like you have everyone who's working in the office. You have, like, I mean, it's such a big market and such a big problem. If there is like a good marketer that comes in, like in that market, that can talk to customers in their language and talk about, the pains that they have, can absolutely destroy. It's a great market. um, I feel like they use some cheap technology, probably, probably, yeah. But I mean, it's yeah, it's part of the game. Part of the game. Um, Arjen, will you join Affiliate World Europe this year? I do believe so. I do believe so. So I will see you. See, I have your WhatsApp. Just ping me on WhatsApp. Ping me on WhatsApp, sir. Let's reconnect. We'll be in Europe for sure. We'll have our private event, private elite mastermind event, right before the Affiliate World, with our top clients, and we'll have a lot of fun in Budapest. So it'll be a lot of fun. And guys, I will have to wrap up. Great questions, phenomenal questions. I love your questions, and as you can see, we adapted. Didn't go as I planned, and didn't just adapted. Like, one way didn't work, we made it happen. I hope we made it valuable for all of you guys, and I appreciate you all. If you need any help with growing your e-commerce business, please, 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 on Instagram, just DM me help. DM me help, and then any of the resources I can share with you, any of the help that I can give you. Like, we have tons of different, like, I mean, YouTube tutorials. We have like SOPs. We have cheat sheets. We have so many different, like, resources that we can share with you depending on the problem that you have. Whatever problem is, we probably have the solution. Like, we've been through all of this shit like in this business, and so I'm excited to share what worked for us, and help you to grow, help you to scale, help you to build an amazing life for yourself and your family, and just have fun. And I appreciate you all, guys. Appreciate you all for joining. And I'll see you soon. I don't know where, like, but I'll let you know on Instagram, some notifications, and